Breakfast. All right, we got some sage here. This is a rogue pumpkin plant. It's a lemon balm. This is a chocolate mint that is struggling. Egyptian walking onions. We got some spearmint. Man, that smells good. And some chives. I'm just reseeding. This is all phlox. And we have our tiger lilies. I have some gladiolas up there. I think they're day lilies. Some hostas back there. And way back there is stargazer lilies. Along the side I have phlox and more phlox. I dug this all out because it got some kind of grass in it I couldn't control, so I had to dig it out. All this phlox here is from this one plant right there, that one plant. Okay, let's go to the lower front. Check that out. Okay, I can't remember everything here, but I know I have a bunch of milkweed. I think it's swamp milkweed. That's swamp milkweed. These are some kind of wild sunflower that I liberated from around Philadelphia Mills. They have a bunch of wildflowers growing there. More gladiolas. This is my apricot tree that's coming back. Needs some serious pruning. Tick seed, oregano, and that's thyme. And I'll just use this as a border. And it needs to be trimmed as well. And this is butterfly milkweed. And I don't know what this is. This is some kind of rogue plant. Yeah, I don't know what they are. This and these here. They propagate by runners. And probably some kind of seeds too. They come out fairly easy. And this is a health strip. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit. These are gladiolas and calla lilies. You had to come out on the outside, didn't you? Oh well. Oh well. And then coming up the step. Oh wait, we got the front too. Get more of the front, sorry. This is where I planted all my leeks that everyone died. It got so hot. I'll have to replant. This is purslane. A lot of people eat the purslane. I don't care to bother with it, I should say. I'll plant that out another day. Under here we have some lavender getting choked out. And this is, they call it 6-in-1 fruit cocktail tree. It has 5 grafts on it. It's like a plum and apricot. I don't know, there's all kinds of different fruits on it. I'll have to look it up, but place I bought it from, Pixie Gardens or something, the grafts were horrible. I don't think any of them took. I think this is all just one species right now. Shame. Okay, and then we have Japanese Andromeda. That's done as far as flowering. Calla lilies. Sun patience. More calla lilies. I don't really like these gladiolas. They're stupid. They get tall and they fall the hell over. What good are they? Jack Frost. Then there's my fig tree. And 2 Hungarian wax peppers. These are mums that wintered over. And this is a Gerber daisy. I have to keep cutting this back because it gets too leggy. Here's my little herb garden. We got some lemon balm, it needs to be cut back. It's like a rogue sunflower. Thyme. Lemon thyme. Bunch of onions. Boy, it's not doing too well. These are my garlic chives. More rogue tomato plants. Maybe I'll let that go. I think this is a winter savory. Yeah, this is winter savory. These are weeds. What the hell these things are? They're everywhere. Man, they're relentless, these things. Did have other veggies. Did have a... Really? Right behind me is my red maple, and these will be trimmed as well. Let's check out the pond. Right, we got some daisies. Got a bunch of water lilies. And then this is all the pond peppers and stuff. There's various peppers. I think it's like lipstick, jalapeno, Hungarian wax. I put these cages on because the squirrels were digging at them. It might be a lipstick. It's a Hungarian wax. I think that's a pepperoncini. There's a lipstick. Another pepperoncini. These are all my Coleuses, that's how you pronounce it. Started them off from seed. These are the sun patients in the upper veggie filter. They seem to like their feet wet. And And then I have some, what's that? Get out of there. What is that? This is, I'm gonna leave that go. These are cosmos. And this is along the side of the house. More flowers up here. I think there's like aster, nasturtiums. And there might be some other flowers in there. We have more chrysanthemums, mums that wintered over. Just like the other ones, I'll keep cutting these down so they don't get leggy. More purslane. This is edible. I'm not intentionally growing it, but it grows. Okay, let's move into the backyard. Here we are growing cucumbers. I do not like cucumbers. My daughter loves them. I will make some pickles though. Then we have some herbs, parsley. I don't know if this was parsley too, but I left that for the tiger swallowtails. They decimated that. That's cilantro. It was all labeled. I don't know what happened to my labels. More parsley, marigold, dill. I have to thin that out a bit. Come on, marigold, you're killing me here. That's not aster. I don't know what the hell that is. That's marigold. And I think this is more cilantro. Basil. Okay, on this side, this used to be a asparagus bed. I gave up on it. It just kept dying every couple of years. I spent 5 years on it. Alright, this is Russian hardy pomegranate. These are zinnias. I'll probably cut them back a little bit for give that pepper some room to grow. There's a couple extra peppers I had in here. More chives. We like our chives. Marigold. And then over here, I'm probably going to pop in a couple Jimmy Nardellas. The peas are done. I'll save the seeds. Cilantro, parsley, basil. I'll have to cut that basil back, it's starting to flower. And then this is our grapes. Grapes are doing great. I gotta cut them back. And there's a lanternfly. I just love this. And these are two blackberry bushes. One's a thornless and one's a thorn. That's growing right underneath the grapes. And here is my comfrey, Bakken 14. I keep trimming that back and using that as mulch. And this is my experimental cucumber planter. I'm gonna get a little bit longer. I want to try to train them up there and try to get them to grow along there. Maybe I'll try that now. These are more blackberries that need to be tied up. These have thorns. Okay, let's check out our eggplants. This is a Rosita, and these are self-wicking pots. This is a Black Beauty. These are spares. And these are all the grapes. Let's see what we got up on the hill. This is my Concord grape line that didn't do too well. This some shrub, I forget what they call this shrub. If I figure it out, I'll pop it up on the screen. This is lovage. This is perennial, comes back every year, and it tastes like celery. And it's all spaghetti squash back here. I'm praying I don't get any squash vine borers this year. I'm disappointed in my apples this year. My columnar apples, I don't know what's going on with these trees. My Spalier pear tree, I don't know what's going on with it. It's probably got some kind of disease. Of course it does. Gladiolas. This is a gooseberry. And then I have, I think I mentioned this before too. It's a goji berry tree that I can't get rid of. This is a weed. This is my fig tree. I'll cut that back a little bit. And this is my hardy kiwi. I have to cut a lot of that off. These are the kiwis here. They're really good. They're really, really good. And then down here is a normal bed that I usually put my sweet potatoes in and throw a couple peppers and maybe an eggplant in. It's just a regular bed. It's not a hugelkultur bed or anything. Tomato plant. My horseradish. And I'm already getting crap going on down here. I'll have to put the extensions on. Have to put the extensions on later today, or maybe next week. All right. These are looking good. All right, let's step down. And then I have zinnias. I plant a lot of zinnias. Laura likes to do fresh cut flowers. Poblano, a Rosita eggplant, an emerald giant, and this is another emerald giant. Zinnias. Some Jimmy Nardellos. Look at the size of this thing already. Are they huge or what? I think they're all Jimmy Nardellos. Peach tree. I didn't get many flowers this year. And then there's a rogue blackberry bush I planted in here years ago that I found. I'm probably going to terminate it because it's not good going into the shed. And this window box is a coleus, some nasturtiums, and this is some rogue plant. My daughter bought this last year and planted out front, and I don't know how the seeds got mixed in with the coleuses. More personally, I think this is aster. I'm not sure, but it's actually a pretty flower, pretty plant. Then we have some dill, an eggplant that ain't doing too well, tick seed, and that's a dwarf bee balm, oregano. I leave that go to seed for the pollinators, African honeybee. And then we have chokeberries. Be my first time trying them. We got black-eyed Susans. I don't know what the heck that is going back there. These are problem spots. I gotta figure out what to do with them. And that is an April remembered camellia bush. And then we have more spaghetti squash. I usually do butternut squash, but I canned a bunch of it. We're not even touching it, so I really like the spaghetti squash, but the squash vine borers, they're just devastating. All right, I think that's really it for the backyard. Let's go up on the deck and check out the wicking beds. Okay, we're on the deck. Let's see what we got going on here. These are wicking beds. Jimmy Nardello, Emerald Giant, Spanish Mammoth, Jimmy Nardello, and this is a Rosita eggplant and some dill that seeded itself, which is fine, and some purslane. I'm not growing the purslane, it's growing itself. Then we have a lipstick pepper. Pretty sure that's an Emerald Giant. It's not tagged. Come on, what are you doing? Lipstick, Jimmy Nardello, and Jimmy Nardello. Black Beauty. I think it's an Emerald Giant. And these are Scarlet Runner Beans. I think I have a clematis in there. I don't know what's up with these cucumbers. These are for one. Hungry, guys?